The floods have ravaged several countries in Southeast and South Asia. Millions have been displaced, thousands have lost their homes, and the death toll has crossed nearly 300 and is now expected to rise further. In Southeast Asia, heavy monsoon seasonal rains paired with tropical storms System Senyar have inundated the areas across Indonesia, Thailand and Malaysia. In Sri Lanka, Cyclone Ditwa has caused death and destruction in Sri Lanka. The authorities in Indonesia were struggling to reach the worst affected areas on the Sumatra island. Officials have said that flooding and landslides had killed at least about 174 people, with nearly 80 more said to be missing. The National Disaster Mitigation Agency has said that the toll could in fact grow as rescuers reach the isolated areas.
This is one of the worst that we've experienced. Across the area and this village, this has been the worst. All my life, I've never seen anything like this.
Southern Thailand is amongst the hardest hit areas, with more than 3.5 million people being affected. At least about 145 people have been killed across the region, and most of these deaths occurred in the Songkhla province, where a hospital had to bring in the refrigerated trucks to store bodies after the morgue exceeded the capacity. The city of Hatia is the hardest hit, receiving nearly 25 inches of rain over 3 days last week.
When I was trapped, I had nothing except some rice. I tried to ask neighbors but couldn't reach anyone. The water was up to the mezzanine floor, around my waist. I had only one way out. I had to break through the roof and sit on it. I just had to survive.
Now, 2 people were killed in Malaysia by flooding caused by heavy rains that has left stretches of northern Perlis state underwater. Now, the annual monsoon season, typically between June and September, often brings heavy rains, triggering landslides and flash floods. But a tropical storm has also exacerbated the conditions. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka has deployed the military for relief and rescue operations. The death toll from floods and landslides across the island has risen to over 56. Nearly about 3,000 homes were damaged in mudslides and floods, and almost 15,000 people had been moved to temporary shelters. Sri Lanka is in its northeast monsoon season, but rainfall has intensified because of Cyclone Ditwa. Now, helicopters, naval boats and thousands of troops are being used to evacuate the stranded villages in several parts of the country. The Cyclone Ditwa is likely to move away from Sri Lanka's north towards India, and according to the Indian Meteorological Department, the cyclonic storm is tracking towards North Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and South Andhra Pradesh. The Ditwa is expected to approach and to cross the nearby coast by early November 30th as the forecast continues.